Hello guys, good morning. Welcome to the Charts and Justice TV. Today is another day of our analysis for the year, and we could all see what the crypto market is doing generally. The market is seriously plummeting. The market is seriously trending now, and everyone will be feeling like, okay, we think we are up for the bullish run. We feel we have started going bullish. Don't forget, I gave a hint on my last video that if the Bitcoin price does not exceed or break through the 18K resistance, we are not yet ready to trade long. Remember, I stated that yesterday, and last night I saw that the Bitcoin was moving. It was moving. Though Bitcoin, as of this point of making this video, is at 17,250 USDT. So what will be the nature of Bitcoin? What will be the future? What will be the benchmark? What will be the possibility? And someone will be like, hey, are we really pushing Bitcoin forward right now? Okay, let's see it on the screen. Bitcoin price as of this moment is at 17K, and yesterday had a nice volume. But look at the volume in buy. The volume in buy was not up to the volume in buy 2 days back. So what does that informs us on? That informs us that, okay, yes, the market is really trying to push forward. It's trying to give us an engulfing pattern. It's trying to give us a continuation instruction on the candle, but the volume of which it used in giving us such instruction is not as much as what it used to be. So that has to be noted at. And also, our RSI is giving us a good look. Now let me on my trend indicators so we see what's happening. And the trend indicator has a benchmark for Bitcoin. The trend indicator has a benchmark for Bitcoin, which is around 17.5K or at 17.8K. This is why I say, for us to really be sure that we have left the market we were to another market structure, we would have to be sure that the 18K resistance is well beaten. Now, even though the 18K resistance, okay, you say, okay, you might not be sure when in the 18K resistance you can be in the market. Let me show you something very quick. Now, when it crosses this trend line, breaks out, comes back to retest that level of still 18K and bulls back up, then you know you have beat the 18K resistance and we are up for another run in the market. Now, let me go to Ethereum and see what Ethereum is stating. Now, yesterday or in the last video, I earlier stated that Ethereum might embark on a breakout, a retest, and a push up, right? Yeah. Now, Ethereum has obviously looked at the breakout. It has broken out. Nice one. Let's clap for Ethereum. It has broken out. But are you supposed to enter the market now? Now that Ethereum has broken out, is it supposed to be the time when you enter the market? No. You are not meant to enter the market now. You are supposed to enter the market as soon as you notice a retest in the market. Now, once there is a retest, you can trade. Once there is a retest and you get a buy signal, remember, every analysis I make on my videos are on dailies. So as soon as there is a retest, you can trade into the market. Now let me go into one full analysis for us. Which coin are we supposed to go and analyze now? What coin do we analyze? Let's analyze HNT USDT. HNT USDT perpetual, please. Pick my BNB. Okay, I'm not going to work on the daily anymore. Let me just go to hourly so I help some people make money today. Now, possibility is that we might see entries that I might alert you, okay, you could enter here, you could enter here, take a first profit here, take a second profit here. Yep. It's less for you to pick when you're entering, when you're taking profit. So guys, let's go to analysis. Now on the hourly, HNT is looking okay. It's looking like this. Now, what is your first line of action? What is your first step of action when you get to a puzzled point as this? When you get to a puzzled point, you first look at the all-time direction of that market on daily. You look at the 4 hours direction of the market. Then you come back to your 1 hour to look at it. Now, I'm about giving us my almighty strategy I use in trading. So please pay attention, and you could repeat this video over and over again to get to understand what my analysis is all about. You could repeat the video over and over again. You could repeat it over and over again. Sorry, I'm just adjusting the camera. So let's go. Now let's go to the daily to see the all-time direction of the market. And the all-time direction of the market is what? Bearish. Nice. But let's remember something. It is at the bottom as of this moment. So we would have to indicate the bottom. That's how I analyze. Have to indicate the bottom, and if you have any support on this daily, you could indicate it as well, which is your long-term support. Sorry, the resistance. We've indicated it, right? Now let's go into 4 hours. Keep zooming in to have a clearer view of what is happening here. Now there is a support here as well. There's this support here, and there's this look here. So I would identify it. Yes, I would identify it as a support level. Yes, guys, the support level. Now, what is the resistance here? The resistance is wanting to look like a trend, right? It's wanting to look like a trend. So what do? We should pick our trend line and see if it correlates with what's happening. Okay, on our 4 hours, from this peak, striking this peak, struck this peak, and it seems it struck this peak as well. So there has been a weak movement. No issue. But the pressure at which it goes to that point is not that strong. It's not having momentum at that place. It's not having consolidation at that place. There's no range there. So you'd have to be careful. You would have to be what? Very careful. So let's keep going. Let's keep going. Was there any form of support in the past that led to a resistance in the future that might be leading to a future resistance? Yes, but I don't want to make the screen dirty, so I will just run straight to my 1 hour. Now my 1 hour has an information here. There is this level of resistance which stood as a support here. I would like to identify it. Yes, whatsoever you pinpoint out, please identify it so it helps in your course of analysis. It helps in your course of taking decisions on, should I remain in this market? Should I leave? Should I stay? Should I even trade it at all? Now, what you identify helps you in taking decision on what you to do in the market. So I would be identifying the things I see. Yes, I would be identifying the things I see. So now I'm expecting this level to be a support. Now, if this level stands as a support, I would be looking on to entering the market from this point with my stop standing as this level. Now the stop is too large, right? The stop is too large. Now, how do I deal with such? I go to a lower time frame to understand the nature of the market there. Go to 30 minutes, I analyze it, I watch it at 30 minutes, watch it at 15, and finally give my take on 5 minutes. I on my trend indicator to see the nature of the trend, how strong it is. Now, today's class is not on the teaching on how to use my trend indicator, so I won't be telling us how I do it. But as far as the price is above the cloud, I'm cool. And as far as the cloud is white, I'm good. And look at it, look at it, and look at it. Now, these are what gives me an entry. These are what gives me an entry. I would be waiting for the price to break out and possibly go on a retest. Yes, you would have to wait for a retest to really see that it is a breakout. To really see that it is a breakout. Expect it to break out, retest, and boom, we are off. And our first profit target, let me just give us this very fast one before I leave. Our first profit target will be at become. So many people don't know how to use these rotated triangles to help them in making profit. You calculate from here to here, pull it down, and it is giving you an equivalent length up. So this is our first targeted point. 2.396 is our first take profit, and our second take profit will be calculated using from these heights to these depths, keeping it at breakout. Wherever the breakout occurs, you have second take profit. Now, this is on a calculated level. Now, if you want to be taking profit based on resistance struck, simple. You come, this was the resistance. Okay, you are taking profit there already. What was the next resistance? This. So looking at it, this is your second take profit, right? The third take profit now calculated. Your fourth take profit. May I have an average of 3 take profits? I have an average of 4 take profits. So guys, this is how I do my analysis. This is how I make money. I don't stay greedy in the market. Now, if my first take profit is giving me $1, I'm taking that $1 and I'm adjusting my stop to my entry. What is adjusting your stop to your entry? I'm moving my stop loss to the place I entered the market initially. That's what I do. That's basically what I do. This is basically how I trade. Now, generally, your all-time target for your take profit now is at 3.07, right? Now, it might end up looking to give you $2, $200, $1,000, but because of you breaking down your take profit, you might end up just making $50. You might end up just making 70. You might end up just making 100. It's cool. It is perfect you make profit gradually as that than to say you are waiting for the market to hit a peak of maybe your 1k does or your 500k does or your $500, and all of a sudden you find yourself scrabbling back on loss. So it is very necessary you pick that which the market gifted you and start working on the rest. Thank you very much. We'll meet in our next video. Stay blessed.